Then the next point I would be looking at, which is the next challenge faced by team leaders, which you also might be facing, is the challenge of lack of communication. Now, the problem of lack of communication is similar to that of withholding information, but there is a slight difference. The difference between the both of them is that withholding information is more like an attitude, but to correct the mistake, or should I say the challenge, to overcome the challenge of lack of communication, what you are expected to do is to introduce several means of communication. As a team leader, do your best to introduce several means of communication. All right. Number one, you can introduce the texting method, sending text messages, using audio messages, using audio-visual messages. There are a lot today. Technology has advanced the means of communication. You have Zoom meetings, you have conference, WhatsApp calls, there are lots of, we have video calls here and there. In fact, recently we have Google meetings. All right. So there are lots of information dissemination you can employ to enable your people to deal with this challenge of lack of communication. Because one of the major reasons people default in communication is when there is no adequate means of communication. So when you give them varieties in the means of communication, you will realize that your people will imbibe to that, and then your organization or your team will be set for the next level.